Alright dudes, I'm going to be drawing something for you today. It's going to be like a yantra slash mandala. It's the first time I've done a piece like this, a square with a yantra inside, like with the 4 gates. These yantras are really good meditation aids. So just staring into the center of it and getting into a meditative state. It's what they're essentially used for. I believe they are very intriguing symbols to just look at. This was kind of a complicated thing to figure out, the yantra, just to figure out exactly where I wanted it to be in the piece, because I didn't want it to be right on the outside, but I also didn't want it to be too close to the middle. I really like the shape of this one. I enjoy drawing square things. For the longest time I would just draw mandalas with no frame around it, and I was just happy with that. You know, that was a good mandala. But lately I've been really enjoying having some straight edges on the end of things. Just drawing a lot of rectangular and square things and just really enjoy it. I think it looks nice. My intention going into this piece was to make something that had a lot of vibrations to it. I don't know how to describe it, like just positive vibrations. And I wanted it to vibrate as you looked at it. I don't think I quite achieved that, what I was going for, but it turned out really cool. Either way. What I mean by that is, you know, sometimes you'll look at a drawing and it looks like it's moving. Like there are some mandalas out there that you look at and they just look like they're pulsing. I want to be able to draw that, but I don't know how. So I need to figure that out. I need to channel something to figure that out. That is my next mission. But this one's cool because when I stare at the center of it, it kind of looks like it's swirling. It definitely looks like it moves, but it's not vibrating the way that I want it to. So next time, I'll just keep trying that until I can get it. But overall, really happy with this piece. I'm really enjoying these chats that we get to have. I know it's very one-sided, but you can always join in the comments, and maybe I'll respond in the next video. We can have a little back and forth going on. This is my favorite thing to do right now though. I'm spending so much time drawing at the moment, so I thought this made the most sense to me was to just make videos of me drawing, and it seems like the time lapses are the most popular. So basically I'm just giving you guys what you want and doing what makes me happy, and this is much less time consuming than making some of my other videos. The vlogs are just on hold right now. I might come back with them in the future, but I just don't have the time to do them right now. I'm just drawing all the time and just working on designs for other people, just commissions and whatever. So yeah, I just don't have the time to actually like make vlogs, and I don't think they'd be interesting at all. But ideally, this is what I would be doing full time, is just making videos for you guys, because that's my favorite thing to do, is to just draw and share videos with you. So if you want to support that dream of mine, please head over to my Patreon and go and take a look, so I can keep making these videos if you really like them, because I want to keep doing them. Or go buy some prints. Go check out my shop and buy a print of this design and put it up on your wall and stare into the center of it and get transported to the cosmos. No, it's not gonna happen, all that stuff, I'm sorry, but maybe it will. You know, I can't promise it. You never know. Maybe you'll get transported into space. It's happened to me before just by meditating. Oh, that line bugged me so much. I just went off like by half a degree, and for the whole piece it bugged me so much. But you know, these things happen. It's annoying when you do it right at the start. It's like one of the first lines, but I don't mind it because I have a saying, any imperfections will add to its value. And that's what I like about hand-drawn mandalas, is there's always little imperfections that just add to its value. But man, it was annoying. I just kept looking at it and being like, what am I going to do about this? How can I fix it? It looks so off to me. Something I've got to come to terms with. It's just going to haunt me for the rest of my days. It's weird because in the back of my head, I'm always saying, yeah, but no one's going to notice. You know, only a few people would actually notice if I didn't point it out. But I notice. I know it's there. I'm always going to see it. But we all make mistakes, don't we? There's one thing that I really like about drawing straight over the sketch, is you only get one shot. It's kind of like a tattoo. You put the stencil on and you get one shot to tattoo over it. You got to make sure you do it right. And if you make any mistakes, then it will only add to its value. Unless you just completely butcher a tattoo, and then they're probably going to ask for a refund. So when I finished with the lines on this piece, I wasn't sure that I really liked it. I just thought there's something not quite right about this. But then once I started putting the dots in, it all started coming together. It just needed that shading to give it a bit of depth. But like I say, this was the first time I've tried really drawing a yantra with my own design, my own take on it, not just drawing the Sri yantra or any other yantra. So yeah, whenever I'm drawing anything or painting anything, there's always one point in the piece where I just hate it. I just look at it and I'm like, oh, why did I do it like that? Should have done this different. That looks no good. I think most artists feel the same. It's just something that happens, that at some point you just don't like it, but that's the point where you've got to just push through and continue drawing it. Because I've had a few pieces where I just didn't like them at all, and I would just abandon them. And I always wonder, like, how would that have looked if I'd have just carried on with it? I should have finished it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's an idea for another video, to go back and revisit old drawings and finish them. Ink kept running low on a few of these pens. I probably killed 3 pens in this piece. They just all died at the same time on me. These pens last forever, by the way. These Unipin fine liners, they just keep on going and going. But 3 of them decided to die on me in this drawing. So I need to try and find another pack of these pens. I don't know where I'm gonna get them from around here. I have no idea. I might have to go all the way to the city, which is about a 7.5 hour round trip from here. Maybe longer actually, maybe like 8 hours. It's a long way for some pens. Wasn't exactly sure what to do with this part of the drawing, but I decided in the end to kind of just make it look like it was space, just floating in space. I was listening to a sci-fi audiobook throughout this whole drawing. I was listening to the first Red Dwarf book, Infinity Welcomes Careful Drivers, and as I was drawing it, I was thinking, this looks like the burners on the back of Red Dwarf. That probably makes absolutely no sense to 90% of you out there, but anyway, Red Dwarf happens to be my favourite show of all time, but it's a very British thing that most people don't understand. But the book's really good. I read these books as a kid and I didn't really understand them, and it's really good to revisit them as an adult. And this is about where I started to really like this piece. I was like, now it's coming together, now everything's working. This would be a really cool piece to add some colour to, I think, and I will be doing that. I've been adding colour to a lot of my pieces lately, and I'm just really enjoying it. It's really fun. If I can get hold of some other paper or canvas and some paints, because at the moment I haven't got any paints. If I can get hold of that stuff, I'm going to start doing a few canvases, because I think something like this in colour would make for a really nice painting. So yeah, I just got to try and get hold of all the materials. It's really hard to try and find that stuff here. Really hard. That'll be another trip into the city to get all of that stuff. But anyway, it means the world to me that you guys are watching these videos and supporting them. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra.